What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a beautiful week of checking in buttons. This is Nesto here. Now I want y'all to do me a favor. Get your swimming trunks, maybe get a towel to dry off, maybe even put on some goggles, because we're about to dive into this weekend winners, baby. We're gonna check the controversy, the drama, the tweets, all the good stuff going on. So let's get it. First off, I want to give a big up to all the weekend winners at Canada Cup. We had some really good matches. We'll start it off with the action in Tekken 7 right here. Grand finals. Looks like it was Nobi versus Taki, if I'm pronouncing that right. But you can see right here, Nobi has some godlike gameplay, and in the end, he was able to take it home. And here's actually the top 8 for Melee. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the footage for this one, y'all, so I do apologize for that. But it looks like, in the end, Hungry Box was able to take it home. And I wanted everybody to look at this right quick. Sonic Fox actually dominated at Canada Cup. Not only did he beat Kazunoko in Fighters.
Oh, he blocks those. He's seen that before. There you go. And Sonic Fox is the Canada Cup 2018 Dragon Ball FighterZ champion.
But then that young man takes his controller, walks over to Soul Calibur, and actually defeats Reptile in Grand Finals.
And we get him on the wall, the stage.
Is this it?
Oh!
It's with that! Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox is your Canada Cup Soul Calibur 6 champion.
Now, granted, I don't know actually which tournament he won first, but anyway, he won both of the mugs, so big shout out to the king, Sonic Fox. Here's your other top 8s right here, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'd like to point out and stop real quick is Street Fighter V. Now, we had a lot of godlike action. Right here, you can see, in the end, it was Takedo versus Xiao Hai, and this was pretty hype. And then stopping to take a quick look back at that top 8, like peep this, Punk was actually number 8, so big shout out to Punk, man. And then we have Haitani, Fujimura, Mago, Fudo, all the gods are in there, man, so it's definitely stacked. Justin Wong actually took 3rd, so big shout out to the homie for placing 3rd. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to get to the elephant in the room, a lot of players were vocally like, you know, putting out their opinions during this whole duration of Canada Cup. A lot of people weren't happy with certain things. It looks like because the venue was like bigger than it's literally ever been ever, there was a lot of growing pains, and players, y'all know how the FGC is, players were really quick to like tweet it out and put it out, and a lot of people were kind of giving like negative reviews. So it starts right here with this tweet from Capcom Fighters. They say, due to the delays and a hard schedule at the venue, top 8 at Canada Cup must be recorded and replayed at a later time. We are recording on site and will update with the date/time when top 8 will be rebroadcast. We apologize for the inconvenience. And of course, people had stuff like this to say, like the Deeds responding back to Capcom Fighters' tweet saying, no excuse, you guys should be thanking Flo for streaming what he could. And then Flo actually steps in and says, no, not at all. I'm thankful they allow me to watch the streams with you guys. But then people like Connor right here, of course, add on to this saying, remove Canada Cup from next year's Pro Tour. What a poorly run event. And I'd actually like to save this comment for the end of the video because I actually have some thoughts on this, so we'll hold that. And of course, other people kind of added on to that saying how they were very unhappy with the way Canada Cup was ran this year. And that's why you had Big Bird once again updating on this side saying, from the tweets I've been reading yesterday, Canada Cup is sounding like the worst tournament of the year. Glad I didn't make the 500,000 hour trip. And then Sherry Jenix actually makes a statement on it as well saying, Canada Cup the worst major ever? Question mark. Did other players forget when we played in majors that had pools start 6 to 8 hours later than posted times? The current situation is not great at all, but you guys have to be tripping to say it's the worst one. And she actually adds to that saying, Canada Cup started as grassroots events, and this is the first time working with a convention. Strict restrictions plus underestimating time caused a lot of problems. I've been coming to Canada Cup since 2011, and I've witnessed the work Lap puts out. I wouldn't abandon Canada Cup because of this year's mishappenings. And then instead of like pointing fingers or anything like that, Lap actually comes out and says, I feel like we dropped the ball on this year's Canada Cup, going to have to step it up. And then Justin Wong adds to all of this as well saying, all right guys, if you got complaints about Canada Cup, then go to the after party. Then he tags Lap as well saying, gonna buy all the alcohol, limo pickup at the Marriott Hotel at 8 p.m, space limited for that. Who does this? Every time you see complaints, they're like, well, maybe call call this person, tell this person, we'll try to get back to you. No, they're saying, yo, if you have complaints, check it out, player. We're throwing an after party, so come to the after party. You could tell me, here's Lap himself. We're also gonna buy all the alcohol, and we have a limo ride. What? You saying if I have complaints, I can get free alcohol, a limo ride? Shit, I might make up some shit just so I can get in the limo. Like, real talk. But really though, yo, this is amazing. And then Lap adds to Justin's tweet saying, yes, I mean it. And it seems like a lot of people appreciated Lap coming out and saying these things. Like Alex Russ that also adds on to this saying, I think there was a lot of unknowns. Heard from tons of people that the event isn't usually like this. And from watching previous years, it definitely seems true. It's my first Canada Cup, but I look forward to next year. And I actually missed this part right here, so I don't know if anybody has footage, but it looks like Myers actually keeps us up to date once again. So big shout out to Myers. He says, Lap Chi just gave a giant sincere apology and definitely holding in tears. I know you'll bounce back from this next year. Then he tags Lap. This is the first year I've been to Canada Cup that anyone I knew had a bad experience. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have players that are used to certain expectations and stuff, so they voice their opinions. You have Lap Chi and the organizers, people involved with it saying, yo, we totally understand, we see this, and we know how to improve it. And then you have people coming together in the end saying, yo, it's a learning experience, let's move forward. These dudes have been here for so long, they've always put on godlike performances, we know they'll bounce back next year. And that's why I wanted to save this tweet right here that said, yo, just, we're not happy, take them off the Pro Tour, because I simply cannot get down with this way of thinking. No disrespect to this gentleman, but I just think it's wrong. Saban, Arturo Sanchez himself, posted this statement the other day. Now, it wasn't in response to this tweet, but it makes a good statement when he says, there's too many people who don't understand the sacrifices behind the scenes to make cool shit happen. You never realize or appreciate what you got until it's gone, and by then, it's too late, son. There you have it in a nutshell. This is a universal struggle, not just with TOs and tournaments, but with content creators, stuff you see on YouTube, anywhere. A lot of productions, people are really quick to see a movie or anything. We're just like, nah, shit. I think as a society, not just FGC, but nowadays, especially social media, we're so quick just to see stuff and destroy it. We don't care about the reviews, how it's gonna hurt that people. We don't care if they've been good all the way up to now. We just really quick to shit on whatever we currently don't like. Why are we so quick to take people that are busting their ass to try to entertain us or to do something good for us, sponsoring players, flying them out, doing all this shit, but we're that quick just to throw them under the bus? But I feel really passionate about this. Do you guys think that the FGC, people in period, are just real quick to trash something and not take into consideration all the other factors? Or do you think that no, they deserve this and we should just simply kick them off the Capcom Pro Tour? And you already know how I feel. I just simply can't get down with Xing somebody out over one mistake, one mishap, whatever you want to call it, especially in a situation like that. I just simply cannot say let's give up on Canada Cup just because this one tournament happened like this. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have a special button check tomorrow morning, Horny Tuesday, y'all. And of course, on Wednesday with the Halloween special, checking them Halloween buttons. See y'all very soon. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. We's about to dive into this weekend because we's about to dive into this weekend What is up, I can't do it. Weekend recap. That's how you say that. Weekend recap. It's early, y'all.